Hello everyone, Namaste. My name is Jay, and today we're going to do something called the Kirtan Kriya. Now this is a really simple, easy Kriya to do. A Kriya is just an action. So in Kundalini we have a lot of Kriyas, and a Kriya is just an action. So this can be a movement of a few postures, mantras, bandhas, anything that encompasses within yoga you can create a Kriya with. The Kirtan Kriya is just sitting in a nice easy posture, whether it is sat on the floor or in a chair or on your yoga mat, wherever you feel most comfortable, and chanting the words Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So it's four really simple words. Sa, S-A, Ta, T-A, Na, M-A, Ma, M-A. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. As we chant these words, we're going to connect our thumb to each of our fingers along the way. So it starts off with Sa and our index finger, Ta and our middle finger, Na and our ring finger, and Ma with our little finger. So going through this, you're going to do it with both hands, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. We're going to start off saying it in our normal tone of voice, and then after a few minutes we're going to go into a whispering voice, and then after a few minutes we're going to saying it within ourselves, saying it within our mind. We do that for a few more minutes, so the internal chanting goes on for double the time, and then you, coming out of that, you go back into whispering, and then you go back into saying it in your normal tone of voice. So it's Satanama, 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 Satanama. So throughout the video, I will give you prompts to tell you when we're going to go from normal speaking voice to whispering to internal, and then back out again. Satanama, as its own chant, is all about the cycles of life. So it's about birth, it's about transformation, death, and change. So it's all about the cycle of what we go through on a daily basis, the sun rising, the birth of a new day, the change, the death, the transformation back into a new day. And that can be with things that happen in our lives. It can be the day, it can be a job that we have, it can be anything that goes on in our life. So it's all made up of cycles and changes. So this mantra is just a way to help us flow through all of those changes that we go through within our lives with a little bit more ease and a little bit more centeredness. So this is an affirmation to the universe to clear away all of that fear of change, to give yourself like a new emotional reset, to clear away anything that's any emotional baggage that's holding you back right now, and help you to just flow through all the changes that you're going through. I think this is exactly what we need right now as we enter our first week of being in quarantine. This is a really good way to just ease yourself back into it. It's really simple. The total time it will take to do this practice is around 11.5 minutes. So it's not very long. You can do it, just put it into your day, in your morning or evening. Some people use this as a way to help them go to sleep. At the end of the day, it's just a nice emotional release. Some people like to start their day with this, so they're feeling energized and they're feeling very centered. Do it as you feel comfortable and fit it in where you can. If you have a specific time that you want to do it, that's totally fine. But just make sure that it fits into your schedule. It's advised that you do this for the next 21 days. When you do a Kriya in yoga, in Kundalini yoga especially, they ask you to do it for the next 21 days, just so that it's really integrated into your system. They believe that after that 21 days, you've created that new pattern within your mind and your body. So you can really integrate this practice. If you want to do that 21-day challenge with yourself, you can. It's totally up to you. Some people just tap into these Kriyas when they feel comfortable, when they feel like they need them. So do what feels most comfortable for you. Kirtan Kriya has been used by a lot of different organisations, including the Alzheimer's organisation within the UK and America, and they're doing a lot of tests to study how it affects the brain. They found a lot of really positive results regarding doing this on a daily basis. It improves your memory, it improves your brain function, and your brain's capacity to retain information. So this is a really good one for everyone really, because when is it not good to remember stuff? It's a really good exercise for your brain, it's a really good exercise for your body, and for your mind. So get yourself into a nice, easy, comfortable position. As we're doing this practice, I want you to, with both hands, go through the fingers like we said, and close your eyes, sit comfortably. And as you're saying each of the words, I'd like you to imagine that they're coming in through the crown of your head, through your brain, and out through your third eye centre, so the centre of your forehead. So it's creating like this golden L shape as they're coming in and out. So as you say the words, they are coming in and out, and you're letting them go. For the first few minutes, we're going to say the words out loud in our normal tone of voice of sa, ta, na, ma. And then I will give you the indication, but we will go into whispering each of the words. So sa, ta, na, ma. And then in the same time period, we will say the words internally, so saying them in our heads for double the time. And then we will go back to whispering, and then we will go back to saying them in our normal voice. So I will give you an indication of each of these as we go along, so don't worry if you're feeling like you're in the practice and you're wondering where we're up to. There's music to help guide us along as well, so just listen to the music, and at each point I will give you the indication that we're moving on to change our tone of voice. I hope you really enjoy this practice. So starting off in your normal speaking voice. Moving into our whispering voice. Sa And now chanting in our mind, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Remember to focus on the words flowing in through your crown and flowing out through the center of your forehead, your third eye chakra. Allow them to flow through in a golden L shape. Allow them to flow out to the universe. Now back to whispering. And finally back to our normal speaking voice. And now, take a few minutes to just sit and feel the energy that you have created here today in this practice. Take a moment for yourself. Take a few deep breaths and enjoy.